side today on this President's Day, but I wanted to show you what's going on with my seedlings. I'm excited because we are 2 weeks away from March and it'll be time to start hardening these plants out. So hardening off means I take the seedlings and I put them on my patio, which is enclosed. Oliver and I enclosed it for the winter, and I let them stay out there increasing amounts of time so they get used to being outside. So that way, when I put them in the ground, they'll be ready and they'll be able to survive. So let me show you what's going on with my seedlings. I've had very good fortune with the seedlings, but my herbs, like the lavender, rosemary, bergamot, they didn't do much. Tarragon didn't do much, so I'm gonna have to buy those, unfortunately. But let me show you what's going on with the seedlings. They look really good. These are peppers, tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I have probably about 20 tomato seedlings, and there's multiple plants in each container. So I have stuff to share if people want to grow their own. I have my melons, hot peppers, sweet peppers. I have squash. Look at them, they look gorgeous. Winter squashes, summer squash. These are lavender that did nothing. Let me set this up. Look at that. This is all food, all food. So let me show you my seedlings, my seeds, because seeds are cheap and it doesn't take much to grow something. I hope people are realizing as you're watching the news. I started talking about this last year, but it's not too late to make preparations so that way you are able to feed yourself and your family just in case. Remember, the food supply went down in COVID. We never thought that would happen. Okay, let me show you the seeds. All right, these are all of my seeds, and I keep buying them from different places because seeds are not expensive. But I have my seed books. These are summer seeds. These are herbs, which I've really had a difficult time, a very difficult time. And of course, wildflowers and other flowers that will help bring on the pollinators that you need. You know, butterflies, regular flies, bees, everything that helps pollinate. And this is my winter garden binder. Okay, so let me show you the other seedlings I have in the house, and then I'll take you outside. My exercise room has borage, and I've sown borage several times. It comes and it looks good and then it flops over. Cilantro, chives, dill. This time, I have a few rosemary coming up in there, and I'll take it, but I'm gonna have to buy more rosemary. My marjoram did nothing. Hyssop did nothing. But the nasturtiums, look at that. We call them doodle bugs in there. So that's probably why the nasturtiums aren't doing well. It's probably eating the roots. But anyway, I have these two. More nasturtium. Don't they look pretty? These, the pollinators love these. This is catnip. Got that from doing that for my chicken. Zinnia. This rocket thing, these are from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has seeds for $1, and they do grow. I forgot to label this, so I have no idea what it is. So I'll just figure that out. Here's more zinnia, and look a bit, it's coming. This is from Dollar Tree as well. Of course, I couldn't go outside without showing what my hens have been doing. Also, these onions I'm letting continue to grow. I'm going to separate them and plant them in the ground. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so you can also regrow things from the things that you eat. You all remember I've harvested this cabbage, and a lot of the greens will regrow if you put them in water. So this has been watered for about 3 weeks, and look at it. So it's starting to develop roots, see? And I'm going to put that in the ground so I have another beautiful Napa cabbage. I had a lot of them, but the chickens ate them. So you can regrow lettuce, celery, I mean, so many things. Your food scraps you can regrow, so I would suggest you do it. All right, let's go outside. It's gonna be the last nice day for 4 days. So I've covered my tropicals, my bananas, my limes, my what are these? What else? The passion fruit didn't make it, but look at the lime, the lemon looking good. The bananas, not too much. The hibiscus, I think that's gone. But I've covered those to get ready for the cold. The chickens ate up all of this, so I've just decided to let them have my garden, all my lettuces. But these are all dead things from the fall, from the summer, all my tomatoes, because they may have insects or, that are overwintering. I did not want to remove that until the spring, just in case there's insects in there that are beneficial. See, they ate up all of this. I have another raised bed coming. The plan for the fall, let me turn the camera around. Plan for me is I've got all these fences that I'm going to barricade the garden from the chickens in the spring, because they like to eat what I eat. And they don't share, which I respect, because I don't share either. If you know me, you know I don't share my food. But the chickens don't share, so they eat everything down to the root. So I'm going to have to block them from being able to get into my garden. So I bought fencing for me and Oliver to put together. And then I'm going to plant herbs all around here in the ground. Right now, these were mints and lavender and herbs. I have rosemary and such that I've still been able to harvest and cook with, but I'm going to plant this all the way around the chicken coop because it will help with the odor of the chickens, because I clean it out every day, but they like to poop. And it also will help with insects on this side. And so what I've done over here is what I plan to do on the other side. I'm going to put this nice barrier around and plant all the herbs. Right now there's rosemary in here, and then they have, looks like grape, and then blackberry and raspberry. So they have their own things that they'll be able to nibble on, but I'll keep it protected. So Oliver and I have a lot to do in the spring, but I'm excited about it. Last year was wonderful. And then I'm going to block this side of the garden too. And I have put up things to help that, so that way I can grow in this trench that I worked so hard to build last year. I'm going to add another raised bed to have more herbs, because I really enjoyed my tea. And these herbs are going to come back. There's chamomile in there, stevia, bee balm, all the things that help keep you healthy. And of course, look at her over there. That's where I have my basil, sage, all the things that are still doing well. They're perennials. I'm still cooking from here. So I'm going to add, even that's lemon balm over there. And of course, this is, I should have harvested this, but I'm going to see if it comes back. That's lemongrass. Lemongrass is really good for tea, and also it's a lemony smell that keeps away insects. So this area is also what we're going to block off so the chickens can't get on the patio, because like I said, they like to poop. So I have a lot of work to do before the storm comes, starting this evening, getting the ladies together, getting the garden stuff together, and starting to get ready for the spring, because it's almost time, y'all. If you haven't started your seeds, it's time to start them now. All right, happy Monday. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Thumper. Hey, Bambi. Jazzy. And that Sprout back there. Since they started laying, they do this. They kneel down and let me scratch them. I think it feels good. The other ones are poking me. Now watch Bambi. She does this little dance with her feet. Did you see it? She pats her feet. She stomps them. Okay, here's Jazzy. Oh, she didn't want me to do it. Thumper hasn't started to lay yet. All right, let's get to work.